Hey, it's Eileen, and today we take a look at Battlefield 1 in 2018. So, believe it or not, it's been nearly a year and a half since Battlefield 1 first came out on October 21st, 2016. So, I decided to get back on first time in a while and take a look at what's going on in 2018. Alright, so before we get into it, I just wanted to say that to make this video, obviously I had to play Battlefield 1. I hadn't played in at least a couple of months. So the only other first-person shooter I play is Rainbow Six Siege. And this game, Battlefield 1, definitely took some getting used to at first. Basically, not much has changed. And really the only thing that's new that was worth noticing is some of the new maps, and we'll get into that later. Alright, so first, let's talk about the bad. The first thing that struck me as being horrible in the game was the shotguns, and which has been a problem with the game since it first came out. And I definitely understand shotguns having an advantage at point blank range, where obviously shotguns are more powerful in that aspect, and should have an advantage over machine guns. But I mean, people quite literally snipe you with shotguns in this game, and it's horrible. It really is bad. If you've ever played this game, you know what I'm talking about. And in case you were wondering if they fixed it, they haven't. So I don't think they ever will. EA is not the best with fixing problems in their games, so I really didn't expect much of the problems in this game to be fixed. Another thing that hasn't changed around that same area is the amount of snipers in the game. It really just keeps you... The thing that's frustrating about it is that it keeps you from kind of playing the game when you spawn and you die. Also, people don't really play the classes properly. This has, like, once again been a problem with the game since it came out. One thing that is probably the most annoying is that medics don't really revive you, which it's just like they will run right by you, and in a few cases will actually like stand by you for a while they shoot people and stuff and just won't revive you. And it's like, why not? Like, why? And people really just only play each class for the guns and they won't ever really do the jobs, like with supports never put out ammo and stuff. And there are times where I've needed ammo in the past and there's a support near and they won't put out ammo, and that does get really frustrating, and that still happens all the time in the game. And then the last problem I ran into was the low active player level. Sometimes it is hard to get into a game. I'm playing on Xbox One, and there's really all across all platforms, it really dropped off. It didn't take long for the active player level to really drop off with this game. It was not met with a lot of good reception upon release. Alright, so now on to the good. The first thing that caught me as being good upon my return was the graphics, and then kind of like the style of the game, the aesthetic that it has. I do kind of like. Not that anything's really changed from when it first came out, but the game does look great, and it still looks great and runs great. I mean, yeah, like I said earlier, I play on Xbox, so it runs good for Xbox, which I've been playing a lot of PUBG recently. Maybe not always a given there if you know what I'm talking about there. But obviously, if you play on a computer that's not that good, it won't run that good. But the explosions look great and stuff, and like all the fire. And on the note of explosions and whatnot there, the another thing that really caught my attention, and it was something that I really liked about this game when I first started playing it, when it first came out. And it's something that is found across all Battlefield games, but I felt shown more in Battlefield 1, was just the chaos in the game. It's really unmatched by any other franchise, and it makes the game really fun. Just like constant explosions and shit, and a lot of chaos, you know. Um, yeah, overall it was pretty fun. Also, I like the Turning Tides DLC. I know that the Apocalypse DLC, I think that has come out by the time I'm recording this. I've been working on this video for a while, so I didn't get a chance to play that. Like by the time I've written all the script and all that, but I did have a lot of fun on the Turning Tides DLC maps. But finally, on to the conclusion. So in conclusion, I had to adjust to the different playing style, but I did end up enjoying the fun that was brought mostly by the chaos and fast-paced gameplay. And once again, that was compared to coming from Rainbow Six Siege, which is a slower, more strategic gameplay. But the fun was interrupted by shotguns and snipers, as well as medics and supports not doing their jobs. And I also had trouble getting into matches due to the low active player level. But I definitely think that you should give Battlefield 1 another try if you haven't played it in a while. And it was a little refreshing coming from Rainbow Six. So thanks for watching, and as always, drink some Xylee.